What is up, my fellow non-ego botters? Okay, first of all, I want to say I've been 3 minutes into this video already. Slamming, okay? Shout out to Ethan Bradbury, by the way, okay? We just got recognized as one of the regulars, okay? At one of our popular spots. So shout out, immediately thought of you, man. Shout out to Mo and ET and the Alt crew. Fucking amazing. Y'all are working at John Hopkins now. Y'all can do anything you so please. Okay, so my fellow Q-tippers, get ready.
First of all, if you are a
male monster,
Whiteness needs to end.
White people
say what now?
do not inherently have empathy.
You're full of hate, right? Full of darkness, full of
Full
ugliness,
of demons,
full of low vibrations.
Yeah.
And you are
busted crusted. Yeah, disgusted.
Oh, hi, welcome back
She
to
said it
my
better than
channel.
I
If
did.
you're new here, my name is Blair White. Not a pun for the theme of today.
Thank you. It had to be said. It had to be said. It had to be said. Okay? Okay? Okay?
Today's video. The amount of people that ask me on a regular basis, whether it's a comment, a tweet, an email, a hater, sent by carrier pigeon girl, people who know me in real life often after knowing me for 6 to 9 months, like a pregnancy, finally worked out that courage to ask, maybe over a tequila, is White your real last name? It's like a joke, right? We're just trying to be edgy.
So edgy, so edgy, so edgy. Period. Y'all. I carried this damn baby for here 9 months. Is White your real last name? Tell me.
Oh my god, I get it. It's like a racist joke, right?
Same, girl.
I know a lot of things about me.
Yo. Is this your new merch? White font. Yo, beautiful.
Right, about
Slay.
26 of them.
I don't know if this is a merch or not, but I saw her new merch drop, okay? Goated. Is it here? New merch. Boom, bitch. Fuck. Slay. If I get this, I know I'm gonna get shot in the streets of Manhattan, bro. I know. Okay, alright, bet. But I feel like if I wore this, okay, so I wear scarves, right? I love scarves, bro. This around my neck, people would think I'm a normal ass person, correct? Okay, cool. I could turn this bitch into a scarf immediately. Keep it cute, girl. Bitch, this is fucking fire as hell, okay? This fire. This legendary. This is legendary, dude. You kidding me? This is the most legendary in my opinion. This is like the actual most goated shit of all time. Okay? To come up with, dude, nobody could have come up with this except for the one and only. Okay? And when I saw this merch drop, okay. There were some other creators too on Instagram. Okay, go check out Mixter Political, okay? She is an amazing commentator as well. Holy shit, she just had a merch drop and she had beanies. She was selling beanies with facts over feelings beanies. And I was like, goated. Madam President. Outstanding. This is the definition of not busted, not crusted, not disgusted, not musted. Straight up goated. Always W pink iPhone. Okay, I've got the same. Okay, I had no idea that we had the same pink iPhone. I don't even know if it's the same one. Okay, who cares? Pink iPhone W. Pink iPhone W. That's all that matters. Okay. All right. Let's continue.
Are on camera, right?
Kevin and Keith. Watch this shit. Kevin and Keith. Fuck these up, okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
right now,
That's a
just this
ski
upper
joke.
half of my body. But, you know, I am holding on to one of the few last real things I have, which is that last name. That's just my last name.
That's right.
Don't know how else to say it. Because one of the things you become aware of when you have the slightly niche experience, right, of having the last name White is just how many people are really walking through the world that are
Facts.
genuinely triggered by the word white, just the word. And then it's a more logical conclusion to them that I am joking that my last name is White, that I must be
Yep.
trying to hurt people.
Facts.
Then that's really just my last name. So that's demented. So today we're venturing into anti-white TikTok. And you know, I can hear the Poindexters in the comments right now. Why are you focusing on anti-white TikTok, Blair? Why don't you focus on insert any other race here, TikTok? Well, you know, if it existed, that'd be great. But as of now, as of 2023, white is the literal only race that you can say horrendous things about, wish death upon, and not be banned off every social media platform and not have your life ruined. So until that changes, let me know.
First of all, if you are a male monster,
Get out of here.
You couldn't lube me up a little bit first, sis?
That was so good. That
Oh
was
my
so
god. Points for creativity, but
that is how your ancestors got everything from stealing.
Which, by the way, the Q-tip people are the last ones to
The
ever talk
what
about
now,
somebody
people?
stealing
The
anything.
what now,
Y'all
girl?
wouldn't be in this country had it not been for y'all stealing it.
the Q-tip people.
The
I
Q-tip
think I do
people, girl.
need a Q-tip. I will say that because clearly I'm a little congested because there is no way that I heard that stupid shit come out of your mouth in that distinctly unaware that it's stupid shit tone of voice as confidently as you said it. Okay, so tell me you are the result of the American public education system actually tell me you're the victim.
No. You know what I said? I said, tell me, this is going to be very controversial. Tell me you're supportive of affirmative action without telling me you are a firm supporter and use affirmative action as a clutch. That's what I first thought.
Of the American public education system without telling me. Because for you to make a
A victim of the
definitive
education
statement
system.
about a group so broad and diverse as white people, that entire race, for which there are a crap ton of different people under that, all with unique ancestry from different places in the world, that doesn't make sense. Another reason I've always found this talking point so bizarre is that it's said at a time in history where most people are mixed with a little bit of something other than white, even if they are white, right? So like, how exactly am I supposed to calculate the exact amount of white guilt I'm supposed to feel for white people long before I was born conquering North America? Considering, I mean, I think I'm like 40-something% white, so there's that part, but I'm also 20%, a whopping 20% Indigenous American.
A whopping
So-
20%. You know what? Blair White looks more Native American than I do. And I am 67% Indigenous Native American. She is goddamn right. And I don't want to fucking hear it.
They came and took the land from those people. The same thing every race does
Took them from... Brits went in and took... And,
throughout
yup.
history all the time, by the way. Conquer lands, forfeit lands, win lands, lose lands. Like, that's just what that is. Does the 20% Indigenous American
And before y'all say any bullshit about Cherokee, it's Apache.
negate 20% of the 40% of the white
For
men that I'm
myself,
supposed
not
to
for
feel
Blair.
guilty about? Like, let me know. Give me an equation.
Y'all are
Give
more
me the
focused
equation, bitch.
on
She's
people looting and trying to get necessities and things that they need. And yes, a TV is a fucking necessity. You feel like
A TV? Did you hear that? A TV is a necessity? Let's have a rabbit hole dive down the wells of Africa that Mr. Beast just funded. How about that?
you're better than because people are out here stealing and you would never.
TVs are a necessity, apparently. I need you to stay away from the TV.
And girl, I haven't even gotten this far into the video, and she already slamming. I'm telling you, I didn't watch this. I only got up to here when I saw this video.
The
Slapping.
TV has rearranged you neurologically
Facts.
into thinking that the you're believing
Preach.
here and saying so proudly with all your chest is true. The TV telling you things and you listening to it
Preach.
is why you've dwindled down.
And that's how schizophrenia develops. That's how psychosis develops, okay? Past med student
Down
here.
to this dumb.
Don't at me. Go to your doctor.
You know, I feel like most people, if you were to ask them, run a poll, would not agree that any individual should feel guilty or take ownership in some way over what someone else who happens to be of the same race of them is doing that's negative. So like the idea that you should take responsibility or feel bad or guilty about videos of people of your same race stealing TVs.
Yeah.
The idea that you should feel guilty about that, that's dumb. You shouldn't. You're an individual.
True.
You're not the person stealing, right?
True. And I came to a point in my life to where I was feeling that way because guess what? The media will make you feel that way. And that's preach right there.
But no one should feel guilty about what people are doing of the same skin color as them. That doesn't make sense. However, for you to so confidently think that white people, however, must feel guilt for what white people who were born and dead long before they were born have done or did do, or even are said to have done.
Preach.
That doesn't make sense. And it kills me how people act like history is like a
Blair, don't cry.
Disney movie with good guys and bad guys. And, you know,
girl.
This group are the evil conquerors and this group are the poor victims. It's like, you know, history of humanity is a very long timeline of lands being conquered, forfeited, won, lost, bloodshed, violence, peacetime, and everything in between. Good and evil is present in every group. The fact that you can only see it in one is the problem.
Seeing as has created whiteness in
Okay. Alright. I'm digging the beard. Not digging the cut straight at the eyebrow. Going right down the... Okay, I mean...
in order to enslave
it can be a look.
Africans and commit wholesale genocide. Yeah. Whiteness
I am digging the beard.
needs to end.
And you know, with that beard and that hair color, you should take him seriously. You know,
Y'all, okay. Y'all think we need a... Y'all, you know, I think I know what we need to do after that one. After that roast. Gideon. This. I respect it. I respect this. I've always respected bro as a creator. Since that first raid at that one convention. Okay, we're not gonna talk about it. God bless him.
Aside the fact that you have the audacity to publicly endorse a race ending. Right.
Kinda sounds like... Ooh! Ooh! I'm not gonna say it. Y'all...
Setting that aside for just one moment if we can, question, where exactly would that leave you, sir? Because, you know, the sickly yellow tone to your skin color is not masking.
Yeah, the yellow makeup is not giving skin tone right now. It's giving embalmed. That's it. It's giving embalmed. It is giving embalmed, okay? And this right here is giving natural tan.
The Caucasianness. Listen, there are certain
It is
things that I feel
I could go on
redundant to
forever, chat.
say, but clearly are so necessary. So
It is not giving receding hairline. This... Hello. I'm not doing my real dirty like that. This is better, okay? This is a better shot. It's giving non-receding hairline. It's giving full scalp. It's giving blessed with assets. Clearly, look at this ring. I seen you with this ring. With your Power Ranger shoot. Period. Okay? Period.
it's gonna sound like I'm trying to introduce like 1+1 to you for the first time, or your colors, or, you know, your basic addition. But clearly this is needed. Ask yourself why there is only one group that you can publicly go on social media, advocate for the end of, and not have your life dismantled because of it. I mean, you would never catch anyone up on camera. I mean, you would, but they'd be taken down instantly, saying that Asianness needs to end. Blackness needs to end. Mexicanness needs to end. Like, what are you?
Mexicanness needs to end. And you know what? Oh! I felt that personally in my heart, you know? Because she's right. She's goddamn right. And I'm gonna tell you, all of the serious events of racism that I have felt in my, like, has been people of around my own culture. They're like, man, I hate this. And goddamn right. Okay? She's preaching right now. Let her preach. Let her cook.
Psychopath. Call me crazy. But I feel like there may be a little bit of an issue with the fact that, you know, our culture is firmly against racism, with a caveat.
With a caveat. With a little caviar on top. Okay.
Oh no, we can't do that because y'all are actually letting your hate out that exists in you, that you don't have a single other group to
and like I said, it's giving embalmed.
Unleash it on. Because every other group is off limits currently. I wish they had the same level of hatred for pedophiles as they do white people.
Ooh, you said it right there. That's why I'm only paying for one subscription on Twitter. And it's called Gag.
People. I mean, wow. When's the last time you...
And it's most likely that I'm not going to even have enough money to renew it, which is fine. I don't even have a card equipped. That's how secure, you know,
like this,
Twitter is getting.
up on
I appreciate it, Elon. Thank you. Thank you, Father Elon. Okay, okay.
The danger of pedophiles in the country. It's just whiteness, right?
You have a token
I love her.
And you're hanging out with your friend group of color.
Deep breaths, guys. Remember that epidural you got? Ooh! I could use that right now. I could use an epidural right now. Hold up.
You need to ask.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
From everybody in the group to bring your white friend. Like, don't just bring them.
Ooh! Alright, I used to have emergency trips to the hospital, right? Because I was in and out of the hospital. Alright, your girl was in and out of the hospital for an incident on university campus. My leg was smashed in. Okay? So, your girl could use a little bit of that. Ooh! A little bit of that. A little bit of that direct VI line. Okay, I'm not trying to say. Okay, I'm not an advocate for opioids. I am an advocate for proper healthcare.
From everyone, because just because you're comfortable with them,
the opioid epidemic, bro, is wild.
Doesn't mean that everybody's comfortable with them.
Listen, Mullet, you have been.
That's why I dished my mullet.
As I often say.
And no, I rock the mullet, girl, but I wasn't cool like this, bitch. You telling me. What? You telling me I pulled 1920s mullet? And the first thing that shows up is this and this. You okay, y'all? You okay? Deep breaths.
Neurologically rearranged.
How I'm feeling right now. I am feeling neurologically rearranged.
I'm letting you know now. You've been neurologically rearranged by the corporate press, by wokeness, by your libbed out social circle.
Facts.
They've moved things around. And they have brought you to this delusion that you can publicly say that there is a specific racial group of people that you don't want around you. And if you bring them around me, I'm going to be upset. Gotta ask me permission. And you think that little rule you have does not place you under the exact definition of racist.
Oh, there we go.
You're racist. You're a hateful hoe.
Period. Ooh.
I mean, it's what you are.
Eat that.
You're full of hate, right?
Eat that.
Full of darkness, full of ugliness,
Full of demons.
low vibrations, and you are
Busted, busted. Busted, busted, crusted, disgusted. Baby Zer.
lost my shade of thought there. When you can't think of any more insults, just say ho. But you know,
Baby,
you are
baby
like,
bug self.
In the mood to deal with white shenanigans that day. That's all I'm saying.
Whoa, racism.
Like don't let
Filling
them
up my
think you're
water.
a good white person.
I like how these people go through life assuming that everyone around them is also equally as sick and
As
deranged and
racist.
obsessed about race
Yeah,
as they are.
there you go.
So like in their head,
No
if
other
a
better
white
word
person's
for it.
around them, they're getting an ego boost. Damn. That's your impact, Mullet? It's that strong?
Impact.
Getting an ego boost just by being around you. That's your impact?
If BIPOCs stand in the street and scream at the top of their lungs, I hate all white people, I want all white people to go die, white devil, you cracker. That's still not racism. That's discrimination. It's an action that's bred out of prejudice.
Okay. Mullet might have been onto something, because that ego
saw it, it
boost,
was
I
there.
actually am seeing it here. She thinks she's really getting some sort of social capital by saying this horrendous shit. That's the thing they do though, right? They will say, no, it's prejudice. It's not racist. So you don't like the word
We need
racist?
to
Okay,
pull
let's
that
find
up
some other
again,
words.
guys.
Hate
Chat,
monger.
we need to pull that up
Hater.
again.
Brutally basic. Trifling.
Racism.
Low
Racism.
vibrational.
Oh, vibrational.
Uninspiring. Demonic.
Busted. Crusted. Disgusted.
People do not inherently have empathy, and it's something that I've talked about for more than a year. And one of the reasons is because it has not been modeled. If you look at the epigenetic nature of white folks, especially European Americans, white American people, there is this long-standing history of violence, and
Hold up. Let her cook.
there has been no effort, no intentions, no work for white people to unpack it.
Blair, I want to say, first of all, I'm extremely respectfully jealous of your tan, okay? I live up north, okay? First of all, I'm jealous of your tan,
So
girl.
it
Respectfully, okay? Okay? Like, I got 70, almost 70%, it's 60 something, 67, I think I said 67% Apache Native American from kind of, all over the globe. And I could never get my tan as lit as yours.
doesn't really
Period.
matter
Period.
what type of community. It doesn't matter what
White
the
skin as
effort.
fuck.
White people don't have any practice in doing anything that is anti-oppressive. The things that they have practiced doing together is violence.
Empathy has never been modeled. I am so glad that the arbiter of empathy, human kindness, has spoken. Bang that gavel. Final word from Miss Empathy over here, who cannot find enough empathy in her own demented body to believe beyond a shadow of a doubt that a group of people she hates, that she's racist against, are capable of a basic human emotion. I mean, that is the definition of dehumanizing, right? And when you dehumanize a
Merriam-Webster,
specific
chat.
race, that's what's called, ding, 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 racist. Right. And again, tell me you don't know shit about history without telling me you don't know shit about history. If you look at the history of white people, there's violence. Just them? Because that's
Merriam-Webster.
totally a race-specific thing rather than a human thing. Okay.
I say
What is a
to
human?
remind people that white supremacy is everywhere. Because in order for
why you
true
gotta say white
equality
like
to
that, huh?
happen, white supremacy has to be
Whoa. Hold up. Your girl lighter than me, okay? And I'm pretty light. So let's let her cook.
dismantled. And a lot of people are not even aware of the use of whiteness unless
Whoa.
COVID.
I couldn't say better.
Through the screen.
Through the
My
screen.
God. Gotta make sure
You know what I just got from that video, Blair White? The Y'all remember when the Zika virus was floating around Florida? Y'all remember?
You say the word alone with about as much of a level of disgust as I've seen anyone talk about anything, right? Right? But you're the social justice fighter. You're the one fighting for social justice.
Ooh.
You're fighting for hate.
In your case, you as a woman telling an Asian woman how to speak on her account is a pretty privileged mindset.
I'll make you a deal. Even though you just gave me COVID, I'll make you a deal. I will work to dismantle white supremacy. The moment you start dismantling whatever toxic friendship and or familial relationship you have that made you feel comfortable enough to behave this obnoxiously on camera.
Online.
Without anyone ever telling you anything. If I was ever this much of an annoying nuisance ass bitch on camera, I would get a few texts from people who love me. You okay?
Oh. Blair White. You said, oh, that hit home. Oh, that hit home. Oh, that hit home. Ooh. Ooh.
You okay, Blair?
You okay? You okay, girl? You little cuckoo? Oh. You I?
Just checking in. That TikTok was pretty wild. You did, like, someone would care and not want me to look this crazy.
So let's talk about where the word good morning originated from. Good morning. All right.
Oh, here come the Good Morning Americas. Ooh.
So during slavery times, when the
Oh, don't say it like that. Don't say it like that, okay? Fellow Beaner here, fellow Wetback here. Hello.
Women used to mourn about their
fellow
child
light skin. I'm a fellow light skin.
being taken away, and when the slaves used to cry about what happened.
My lips are around this size right here.
All night long.
Respectfully, okay?
The white slave
I'm blessed like that. I'm blessed by God like that.
Masters, the oppressors, will wake up in the morning time, and they'll tell the slaves, "Did you
Fight me on that one. Fight me on that one. Fight me, chat.
Good morning. Did you do enough crying last night?" So the white...
That's terrible, okay? But everyone I know from all walks of life
oppressors came.
I've been told the same things, okay? Any job you're gonna work, any job that you're getting paid for nowadays, being treated the same.
Up with good morning as a mockery towards black people.
I mean, even if that were true, it's a little bit irrelevant considering that is not how it's used today, right? So, like, you can pinpoint any number of
let's let her cook.
Words, lingo, slang that originate from something ugly. But if you choose to have that chip on your shoulder and you choose to engage in this level of an adversarial relationship with the rest of the world, that's a you problem, and I actually feel bad for you. See, we don't talk enough about how in modern culture it has become so normal for segments of minority groups to have this very adversarial relationship with the rest of the world, right? So I see it in my slice of the world, in the trans world. Like, you will literally have a large segment of that community, of that minority, that have such an adversarial relationship with the world that they think everyone hates them, which puts them on defense, and so they walk through the world with chips on their shoulder, like just so ready to, like, oh my god, find hatred at every corner when it's not really there, right? It is not only unhealthy and a toxic way to live, it hurts you more than anyone else. So you're feeling so justified in your grudge.
Chat, if I see get some skis in the chat, so I don't have to see myself down a Black Diamond slope. Respectfully, I used to do some skiing back in my days, back in my childhood days. Okay, my parents were like that.
against people telling you good morning that
you know, and a lot of this stuff is free. Go, y'all want to get your hands cold outside? Put on some rubber gloves. Go make a snowman.
you really think that recording
Y'all won't, cause y'all snowflakes.
a TikTok about it is setting some
she is the stormtrooper. She is the snow trooper. She is the snow trooper. Okay. Look at this shit right here. Okay, we're doing this live. Okay. Look at all the white photo shoots she's done. Okay. Okay. Look, bro. She been cooking. She done been cooked. She done did cooked. Okay. I remember all these photo shoots. Okay. 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 This fucking dress slapped. She been cooking. Am I allowed to laugh at that one? Okay, I remember when she released that one. This one was actually reviewed. Hold up. 7.1. 2018. It's rated 7.1 out of 10. Goated. 7.1 out of 10. Because it's that good.
Straight, but the reality is you are in this self-defeating victim mentality that, you know, people use the word victim mentality, I feel like a little bit loosely. Like, you can tell someone these days, like, that you're real sad because you just got cancer, and they're like, well,
y'all know what that reminded me of? When Speed had that one live on Omegle, and one of his family members was passing away, and this kid on Omegle, he did this multiple times. I think there's an edit of it out there somewhere, but I'm not gonna go look for it. Horrible, dude. But bro kept on trekking. Bro kept close with his families and his beliefs, dude, and kept grinding, dude. I'm like,
well, you don't gotta act like a victim. It's like,
hold up, wait a minute.
Calm down. But, you know, this is a very clear-cut example. You are searching for victimhood so hard that you have found it in people who say, good morning. That's your problem.
Good morning, America. Does that scare you? Does that scare? Good morning, America.
That's not the world's problem. And I get hate from the trans community just because I don't see hate at every corner. And I don't hate cis people, right? Like,
the only word cis that should be used, cis. Okay. Okay. Word. Okay. And queen.
Because I wish to be part of the world. That is enough for trans people.
It's the only thing I want to hear.
Bootlicker.
I used to hear that so much. I heard the words. Okay, so I'm Gen Z, right? Me and my other sibling are both Gen Z, and I'm the older one of the Gen Z, and then he's the younger version of the generation. And the common words that were used were pick me, bootlicker, chaw, chaw. That was used for the indigenous Native Americans who were born on American soil. And what's it called? Beaner, wetback. Yeah. Not that we cared or gave a shit.
So nuts. You're nutty.
It is.
Your whole ball sack.
Go buy her merch, please. Right here.
Dear white women.
I'm sorry. I have to skip through this one. Actually, we're not going to. Fuck it. I'm not a pussy. Pussy. I've seen this video floating around and it scared me for a little bit because I am very light skinned. Despite me being 60, almost 70% indigenous.
You're only playing this.
Something around there. I don't care. Okay, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter.
If you value your life, is to shut the up. Listen exclusively.
Oh, it's so loud in my earphones. It's so loud.
Black, brown, and indigenous women.
No.
Femmes and non-men.
No.
Non-men. So like women. I mean, if your goal was to scare the shit out of me, mission accomplished. I'm definitely feeling like a...
Yo, can we get a zoom in on that thumbs up?
Non-men. So like women. I mean, if your goal was to scare the shit out of me, mission accomplished.
There's your thumb of approval.
I'm definitely feeling like I'm part of a get out scene. However, you're not exactly winning over any allies, right?
That's another word that I thrown around by so many, you know. I'm not gonna get into details. They'll know who you are, okay? My fucking news story on the university page is public information. Y'all can go read it on the
I don't respond to
Instagram.
threats,
Have fun.
Miss Girl.
Period. What did we do during the CSGO, Xbox, Steam eras? We don't respond to the brutal eras. The Tor dark web browser eras. Y'all remember that bullshit?
Hey, white ladies. Denying racism in your own self is violence. Or else you're still just perpetuating the problems of society.
Why are you talking like that? I thought the woman who gave me COVID earlier in the video was most
Zika virus. I'm calling it the Zika virus.
I've seen in a long time on TikTok. You took the spot.
And I'm gonna go on another tangent here, okay? Why aren't we farming mosquitoes in Florida? Okay, apparently some zoologists and biologists are saying that there's fucking anesthetics in their saliva, and that's why we can't feel it sometimes when they bite us, and so they're getting stronger and stronger and bigger and bigger and more and more. Why aren't we farming those motherfuckers and using it? Come on, medical technology. It's called engineering.
I get called a white savior because I can admit the shit that I do. Meanwhile,
Trademark
there's
it.
women running around thinking that they've never, ever done anything in their life.
I don't know if that's fact or false, by the way. It's just
could possibly
something that was floating around amongst professionals.
Even teeter on the edge of racism. You hurt the entire cause by denying that you ever had a racist thought. I don't think that way. Good luck with that delusion.
You know, I'm a big believer in tackling problems from the bottom up, right? You start solving the smaller problems to lead up to the bigger problems. So for you, Karen, the first problem before fixing racism, very big problem, is fixing the fact that you are currently overdosing on Xanax.
I do remember seeing that one on Instagram before I saw this as we speak.
While making a racial justice video. That's the more urgent, you know, that's in your hands.
Hashtag life of a Mormon, guys.
Not so much. That's in your hands. We're gonna
no, fuck it. Hashtag life of an Anna main. Get wrecked.
Definitely.
Hashtag life of an Anna main with 60% sleep dart accuracy. Come on, was that good?
Need to fix that. You are a white savior, and how I classify a white savior.
That was a compliment, by the way.
Is these white people who come up on camera, first of all, telling on themselves, talking about how all white people are racist.
Hashtag Widowmaker main. Can we get some? Hold up. No. Hashtag life of a bitch that fucking cooked food.
Speak for yourself, babe.
Speak for
You
yourself.
got that demon in you doesn't mean every
demon.
person has it. That it happens to you. Right? Like you're telling on yourself. You're announcing your own racism because you're the actual racist, but you don't get to just put that on other people.
But that has never stopped white people from walking side by side and holding hands. My video is actually more for white people, actually. This is a serious question, and I would like a serious answer in my comment section or a stitch. Are y'all aware that y'all often take up space with disregard for the people of color around you? If there's any confusion, I can give you guys an example. I'm from New York City. Sometimes a sidewalk is narrow to the point where there's only enough room for two modes of traffic. But that has never stopped white people from walking side by side and holding hands.
So, you know, this video, just like a few of the others, really epitomize how miserable these people are, right? See, they're playing the role of Good Samaritan, doing the work, you know, trying to fight the good fight. But in reality, they are miserable people who walk through the world seeing misery, hatred,
misery made
darkness,
manifest,
and negativity in everything, right? The fact that they bring up examples like white people holding hands. Tell me you're just not upset that you don't have someone's hand to hold without telling me. The fact that you feel attacked by people holding hands around you, right, is very indicative of how miserable you are. And that ideology has convinced you that this is a positive thing for you to see in the world when in fact it's a negative. There are enough tragedies in the world, enough negative things, enough actual violence, enough actual hate, enough actual war.
Preach.
That you don't have to see something bad in people holding hands. The other girl doesn't have to see something bad in people saying good morning to her. The other one sees something negative in a white person being brought around them at all into their friend group. As if that's not an opportunity to make a new friend, to build a bridge. Wild concept. As if that's not an opportunity to say good morning back to someone, say something nice and brighten their day because they clearly try to brighten yours. I mean, wow. You're like one of those people going through the sand with the little machine looking for gold, buried treasure. But your little machine just sees hate in everywhere that it's not. With that being said, because I
new cosplay idea for Blair White,
want to focus on the negative, my time of focusing on these demons is up. I gotta go. Love you. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Subscribe to this channel as well as my podcast channel.
Preach. Okay, you heard it. You heard it from the queen herself. Okay. And she's got so many cool gun review videos that you guys check out. Okay. Girl inspired me to go fight for my rights again, okay? As a person who you know, I've had many jobs, and I'm not gonna speak on that further. Y'all slay your day. Oh, period, okay? And I don't even play Widowmaker that much. Okay, I got 1,600 Overwatch credits that I've earned, and only 900 Overwatch coins that I did not pay for. And I got 30 competitive credits because I just spent comp credits on a new gold gun. Good night, globe. Good night, Earth. Good night.